Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back through daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Hedera and Hbar. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask guys, could please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course I always do greatly appreciate it. And if you do find any of the information in this video valuable, useful, or interesting in any sort of way possible, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on to never miss a future update. Now today's video is going to be a little bit weird in terms of the structure of it, as well as what we are talking about, because we are going to be talking about a subject that I talk about a lot, aka tokenization. But I do want to talk to you guys about a lot of the connections to Hedera and why I do think that Hedera is definitely going to be a leading horse within this market. But also I do want to talk to you guys about some use cases that Hedera has already set up that I've talked about, roughly in the past, but it was nothing really focused on. So with all of that in mind, before we fully jump on into this video, I just want you guys to all know that I'm going to rehash a little bit of the content from my XRP video from earlier today, and that is just to tell you guys, focus up on the 28th. This is, of course, Monday. This is the day tomorrow, as well as it is our monthly candle close. So a lot of volatile price action could ensue if, of course, a lot of impulses do align with the Russian and Ukrainian, catalyst events. So definitely watch that if you are looking to buy more Hedera, or maybe you're looking to buy another altcoin. It doesn't really matter. Just watch for Monday, because that is, of course, the indice openings. But of course, today, weekly candle close. Are we expecting any major price action on Bitcoin? Not really. I would like for us to be back over 44K specifically, but if any major price action ensues, I most likely will be doing a live stream tomorrow. But with that being said, let's move on and let's talk about Unibright. So Unibright integrates Hedera token service to scale asset tokenization. This goes back to February 9th, 2021. The reason why I bring this back up is because when we are talking about Unibright's actually a significant company, but also they are focused on DeFi and scaling asset tokenization for enterprise adoption. When we are talking about this use case, we do see here at Unibright, we constantly strive to integrate those technologies, platforms, and distributed ledger technologies that match our business needs and objectives. They are talking about how the Hedera token service is an incredible choice for them. And honestly, I do think that they did a great job at choosing, someone like Hedera definitely for this, because I think that when we are talking about what they want to really do, they are even saying, the Hedera token service adds perfectly to Unibright's frequency and delivers most advanced tokenization at scale, low cost, and instant finality. So when we are talking about this, it's great for them. It is a major, asset for them to really kind of choose. But we also see here Unibright plays a major role in developing the baseline protocol, with the Unibright framework being baseline ready to support visual smart contract modeling, generation, connection, and monitoring of baseline processes. Multiple companies use the Unibright framework technology as part of the provide stack to digitally manage purchase orders and volume discount agreements across SAP and, of course, Microsoft D365 systems. So this is directly connecting to major enterprises, of course, those companies that utilize Unibright's frameworks, even in hand with like tokenization. We even see here, with full market integration, the value of tokenization can be realized for beyond financial instruments to include a broad set of data sets or assets. Sorry. Now, I want you all to understand that when we talk about tokenization, I think a lot of individuals kind of confuse NFTs with tokenization. Like, for example, NFTs definitely are tokenization, but this is not exactly what we are talking about. This is more so data-driven. This is, of course, assets in general. First off, this is asset tokenization at its finest. This is also enterprise tokenization at its finest. Here we have Unibright. So first off, Unibright is, an incredible company. Enterprise blockchain solutions from Germany. They have 20 years of experience, 20 plus years of experience. They are all talking about, DeFi, focusing on DeFi in general. You can really kind of see what they are focused on and really kind of, where they are on things. We also see, some partnerships. I think it's a little bit down further here. So here's DeFi and tokenization. Here's the Unibright Frequency is our 360 solution for services in all relevant stages of the tokenization process and their integration into markets and system landscapes. I want you all to understand that a lot of this, or I shouldn't say a lot of this, I should say that all of this is actually powered by Hedera. This is Unibright's Frequency program or solution, basically, which is all, like I said, connect it right back to Hedera. I do believe that we have the connections down here. So yeah, here we have partnerships and who are they're working with, basically. So A lot of this is companies that you probably don't know about. We actually see Coinbase custody here, but a lot of these are companies that you probably never heard about, but they are fairly large. Here's the consortia we engage in as well. Of course, we do see Baseline, Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. I do not know this one, blockchain. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name, to be honest with you. But for an example, we could just grab one of these names. And this is actually one that I have done some research on, and this is Kona Services LLC. This is actually for Coca-Cola. So we do see here baselining the North America Coca-Cola bottling supply chain. This is, of course, with Unibright. They are establishing a Coca-Cola bottling harbor. All of these services are going to be connected directly back to Hedera because this entire service that Unibright is providing to these companies is powered by Hedera at the end of the day. Best part about this is that this is running on the SAP BAS platform, which is of course based on the Hyperledger Fabric consensus mechanism. But all of this is really kind of providing a lot of value to enterprise grade solutions or companies in general. For example, this is Coca-Cola. We do see here the baseline protocol provides an outstanding technical backbone for achieving the desired solution by using the public Ethereum mainnet as an always-on pay-per-use frame of reference. Keeping enterprise data in traditional systems of record, enabling complex private organizational business process automation, providing extensibility for DeFi and asset tokenization use cases. Now this, I highlight it because this is talking about Hedera. This is where Hedera plays a big key role here. When we're talking about a lot of these use cases and we're talking about tokenization, this is exactly what I want to see. Like this is like the finest use case that we could probably find that supports tokenization beyond what we are seeing right now in this market. But also, we do see here, when will real estate's tokenization transformation happen as well? And this is actually what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for, real estate to really be, full on disrupted by tokenization. I think that it's coming. I think that those days are getting very, very close. But the reason why I mentioned this article, again, direct connection back to Hedera. We have here, these successes include Realty, which has tokenized about 75 properties since 2019. And then we have Polymath is another success story, having tokenized roughly $2.2 billion worth of commercial real estate in its recent years for Red Swan. The funny thing about Red Swan is that, of course, yes, they are utilizing Hedera Hashgraph for tokenization needs. If anybody does want to have more information on that, you guys are more than welcome to go check out. It's a video from a while ago now on Hedera that I made, but I did talk to you guys about Red Swan greatly. If you guys want me to do a breakdown again on that, I am more than welcome to do that. Of course, I don't want to make it a big thing, but Red Swan has a direct connection back to Hedera, especially through Polymath. But this is, of course, a $317 trillion global real estate market, and I do think that tokenization will definitely be hitting this market very, very soon. I am here for it. This is why I talk to you guys about tokenization and why I do believe that it is in its major infancy levels. But also, I do want to talk to you guys about the New York Stock Exchange. So I always talk to you guys about commodities, equities, things like that that will be tokenized. When we're talking about the New York Stock Exchange, this is just more so, a trademark application for an NFT marketplace. So this is basically them wanting to have, NFTs a part of the process and basically have NFTs being able to be traded on, of course, the New York Stock Exchange. I think that this has really kind of given us a pinpoint on what to expect from NFTs in general, but also what to expect from, tokenization at large. Because I do think that when we are talking about the New York Stock Exchange and we're talking about tokenization at mass scale, this is also another incredible retail use case in terms of NFT marketplaces that are very easily accessible, which of course is like on the stock exchange. But I also think that this will bleed into other things. Like, for example, I think that when we talk about NFTs and we're talking about, tokenization, I think that this will help further streamline the use cases behind tokenization in terms of security, tokenization, and things like that. Also, we do see here NASA leads talk a journey to digitization. The combination of vision and senior leadership along with goal setting leads to transformed business. Now, we have direct connections back to NASA. Here you guys have it, Hedera Hashgraph-based distributed ledger for aerospace applications. This is, of course, with NASA. If you guys don't know about the direct connections with NASA, you guys are more than welcome to go check out those as well. I've made videos on this going back a very, very long time ago. But in terms of what NASA is trying to do here in terms of digitization, now this is the digital transformation. This is no longer tokenization. I did want to talk to you guys a little bit about tokenization. We're going to get back to that, but I also want to talk to you guys about digitization and what we're truly seeing in terms of a major move towards that direction. But we do see here that NASA basically wants to transform the way NASA works by improving complex decision making, forming better partnerships, speeding, delivering and increasing interdisciplinary. I don't know why I just said interdisciplinary. I cannot talk right now. I do apologize, guys. Interdisciplinary. I still can't say it. I do apologize, guys. It's 6:17 a.m. and I have not slept, so I do apologize. Innovation to create breakthroughs, transform experience of the NASA workforce by enhancing employee engagement, expanding capabilities, including new digital skill sets, and maximizing employee productivity. Transform agility of the workplace by addressing aging infrastructure, learning how to be effective in a hybrid work environment, and architecting NASA processes that work together. I am having a rough time here, guys. I apologize. But also, I just want you guys to understand that this is all focused on the major thing at heart, and this is also digitizing major platforms and systems. This is really kind of that major stepping stone for a company like NASA to really kind of take what we have currently to the next level. But also, I think that this will lead us to other companies really kind of leading the fort on this. I think that this is, again, a major stepping stone that will take us to the next leap in terms of aerospace. And when we are talking about aerospace, I do think that Hedera will definitely have a key role behind this. Don't know if it will, for certain, but, we can kind of speculate that they already have patents and stuff like that, and they are talking about the digital transformation, which will lead us right back to Hedera in my idea. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about one last thing before I wrap up this video, and that is DeFi chain to offer tokenized versions of Apple and Tesla. Tokenized stocks will be collateralized by cryptocurrencies. Nasdaq's price feed to help power services of DeFi chain. Now, I'm telling you guys right now, this is tokenized stocks. When we are talking about the tokenized stock market, I think that this is pretty much right there with it. I think that we're going to be seeing a lot more of this. And the reason why I talked to you guys about this is this goes back to September 9th of 2021. Let's go back a little bit to July of 2021. Hedera Hashgraph and LCX to develop infrastructure for digital securities. Now, I talked to you guys about LCX in the past. In fact, yes, I'm still bullish on LCX. But this is envisioning, the idea of leveraging this technology, to expand the Hedera token service with the addition of new security token standard and provide secure, reliable, transparent, and compliant infrastructure for digital securities to its users. This is going to be tokenization of securities. This is going to lead us to, of course, security tokens and corporate tokens, aka tokenization of the stock market. I think that this is going to be huge. I think that this is probably being built still. I think that when we are talking about, the next major thing in crypto, I think it's going to be tokenization of stock markets. I think that when we're seeing commodities, equities, even precious metals, I think all of this will be tokenized at some point in time. And I think that it is moving forward very, very fast currently within this area, especially from Hedera's side. I think that Hedera is streamlining a lot of things, especially with their token service. There's a lot of things to look forward to, and I do think that at the end of the day, when we are talking about Hedera at large, I think that we are still very well in infancy stages. I've always discussed this. I've always talked to you guys about this. I think that it is only a matter of time before a lot of these things come to fruition, specifically tokenization in the real estate markets. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, to notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below as well. With all of that in mind, I hope that you guys have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.